How are you? And welcome to this lesson where we want to learn how you can make a simple game on a web page. We are going to use two languages, HTML, and we are also going to use JavaScript to do the actions on the web page for the game. You can see here the game has a title, Spin the Wheel, and this is the real wheel with 4 options. And an option which is pointed at here at the bottom by this arrow is the winning number. So the user or the gamer or whoever will be playing the game will be entering a number, for example here 2. So if you enter number 2 here, you will go to this button and click it. Once you click it, the wheel will turn round, and if the arrow is pointing at a number which you have entered in this text box, automatically you will win. A message will appear down here that you have won. But in case after clicking the button, the number which is pointed at by the arrow is not what you typed in the text box, then a message will appear down here that you have lost. It is a very simple game, but very powerful. It can be applied anywhere. To see how it works and to code it, we have to go to Notepad so that we start the project. You will go to MS Paint, and in this MS Paint, you are going to choose oval shape. This is the oval shape here. The color is black, and reduce the thickness of the line to narrow. Press Shift and draw a perfect circle, just like that. I will go ahead and draw a line from this edge right through the center of this circle, and also draw another one. They must be in the same level as the other one. Take it from there through the center, just like that. I will paint these ones in different colors. This can be yellow, then I choose another one, maybe pink. The other one could be bluish, like this. I will go ahead and add numbers to this wheel. Choose color black here. Can add here number 1 and position it well. This other side, add number 2 and position it well again. The other side, put number 3 like that, and finally number 4, well positioned. I will go ahead and select a nice square around this. That's a nice one. Round it like this. Then crop it. I'm going to save this in the folder, wheel game folder, and just name it 1. The file type is PNG. Now I will move to the next step by selecting everything, select all, then rotate this image, rotate left 90 degrees, like that. Then I will click File, Save As. This time I give it 2 and click Save. I will go and select all again and rotate left 90 degrees, and click File, Save As, and this time give it 3 and click Save. Then I will go and select all and rotate again 90 degrees, and this time File, Save As, give it 4. Now I will close MS Paint. Taking you to my folder, you can see I have 4 images. If the quarter is 1 at the bottom, it has the name 1. I want to draw an arrow which will be pointing at these circles. So I will go and copy one of these circles and paste again in the folder and rename this to arrow. Just call it arrow. And I will open this image with paint. The reason why I'm doing that, I wanted the arrow image to have the same width as the circle. So I will extend the bottom part of this circle for me to draw an arrow here. I will choose here straight line and red color and the thickest size, and draw a nice, press shift always, a nice arrow pointing at the circle, just like that. Can move the arrow keys a bit and position it well. Now I will go and select, I will check that down here it is 0, it is showing 0. So I will move to the edge until it reaches 0 down there, like that. Then select my area of the arrow, like that. Then I will crop and save this. It is already in the folder. I will go ahead and click File, New, and here I want to create 3 images. The first image is like this. It says, try your luck. Try your luck. Okay. And I can give it green color. I will just select this image like this and crop it. Then I will go ahead and save it in the same folder and call it try. This is try. I will click File, New, and this time I want to type here the message. Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations, you won. This one will show when somebody wins, and I want it to be maybe blue color. So I will just go and select it nicely like this and crop it and save it in the same folder with the name win. Then click Save. File, New. Now for the lost, I will just write here, sorry, you lost. just like that, and position it well here. And I want this to be red. I will go and select it and crop it and save it. I'll give it the name lost. I'll click save. So now you can see I have 8 pictures: lost, try, and win, and error, and the 4 images showing the positions of the wheel. So I will go ahead and do the coding by starting Notepad here. I will go ahead and start my work. HTML and close it at the bottom. Can go ahead and create the head section and also the body section here. I will insert the title for the web page and write here wheel game, like that. I will go ahead and insert H2 and write here spin the wheel game, and close that heading. Below the heading, I can have the image of my wheel, and I'm choosing the first image, 1.png. This one I will also go ahead and give it ID and call it wheel. Then I will put BR, and down here I want the picture of the arrow, so I will just write here arrow.png, and below the arrow I will have a break and have my paragraph here, which says enter lucky number between 1 and 4. Then after that label, I will insert a text box here with input. Type of course is text, and I can give this ID and just call it txt guess. Below that, I can have my result here, a label which shows this is the result, and close it here with slash. Then below, I want the images which will be showing congratulations or you've lost, and their images, and I will start with the one with the name try.png before somebody plays anything. This one will also have a unique name called ID, and I will give it, I will just call it ans for answer. I will go also below here, below this paragraph. I can create an empty space here and insert a button. Input type, of course, is submit, and value will be spin the wheel. And this button, I want it to have an ID, btn, and it will also have on click, and I will just give it the start function. So I will go ahead and save this so that we have a look at how it looks. Call this game.html. In the folder, you can open this, and this is how the interface looks. So what I want to do is to do some improvements on the wheel button, and also change the title here to be blue in color. So I will go back. For the title, I'll just come here and write style, and I will close this style down here. So the title is H2. I will go ahead here and write H2 bracket and just write color and give it blue heading. Then the next thing I want to design is this button, ID btn. So this one, if you want to refer to it in the style tags here, you have to put hashtag, then the name of the ID. This one, the first thing to do is to increase its size using padding. Then the next thing is to make it have rounded corners. I will just put here background will be, I think, yellow, so not bad. Then also I want it to have rounded corners. I will just say border radius, and give it 5px, just like that. Let me save and refresh. So yeah, so that I see how it looks. Now it looks good. Now I want it to show a pointing hand when somebody hovers the mouse pointer on top of the button. So I will just come down here and write here hashtag btn and write here hover. When somebody hovers mouse pointer on it, I want the cursor to change to pointer and save. I will come and refresh. Now you can see there is a pointing hand when you put the mouse pointer on the button. So it looks great and everything is good now, ready to go. Now I will go and add actions to this button using JavaScript. Come and separate this and start here script, and below just close script, and then inside here you'll create two variables, num and another one called guess. They will contain numbers. Then I will copy this start function here and just come here and write here function start curly brackets like that. So I will give a value to num from the computer using math.random. This will generate a random number. That random number times 4. This will give me number 0 to 4. Then I will put a +1 so that it gives me between 1 and 4. But remember, I also have to apply another function, math.flow here, just like that. So I have here math.random multiplied by 4. Then I will pick whatever is in this bracket, added to 1. Then I apply the flow. Then I will get a number from the computer, a random number you can't predict, but it will be between 1 and 4. Then the next thing to do, I want to show the wheel position, document.get elements by ID, and the ID is that one of the wheel. I will copy the wheel from here and paste it here. Then dot source, so it will show the image whose name has num plus dot png, like that. So if num has 4, it will show image 4. If num has 2, it will show image 2. Then below here, I want to get a number from this text box. See this one? And I'm going to use this ID, txt guess. So I will just come and do this. Just copy this part and write here guess, and give guess document, but this time I want the ID will be txt guess. That is from the text box. So I will change this dot value because it is from a text box. So finally, guess will contain a value from the text box. And now we have to do some decision making here using the if. We want to check something here, else we want to check if what is in num is equal to what is in guess. So we are comparing what the user has typed in the text box with what the computer has generated. If the two numbers are the same, then I just need to go to my want to go to my documents, and this time I want to set this answer, the image for the answer or result. So get element by id ans dot source, it will be win. This one will be win.png. Only if the two variables have the same number. Else, if it is not true that they have the same number, or they have different numbers, this time I want it to write here lost. So that is the code. You can see. I will go ahead and refresh the page now and see if my game is working. Let me guess with 1. Spin the wheel. Congratulations, I have won. You can see the arrow is pointing at 1 and my text box has 1. To play again, refresh. Maybe let me guess with 3. Spin the wheel. Sorry, I have lost because the arrow is pointing at 1 and my guess is 3. Refresh. Try with 2 this time. Spin the wheel. Congratulations, I have won. Guess with 1. Spin the wheel. Sorry, I've lost. Refresh. Try with 4. Sorry, I have lost. Try with 4 again. Sorry, I have lost. So this is how the game is, and please go ahead, try this at home and see if it works. Thank you for participating. See you again next time. Bye bye.